and welcome to another video. So I'm going live with another camera. I hope everything is fine and you can see and hear me well. Yeah. So before we start, I always like to take a breath in and relax. So I felt called to come and speak to you about how to stay focused on your goal. So I know at the head knowledge, you have watched many videos, you have read books, you have information like you have Pinterest screenshots on your mobile phone. Like this is not the first time you are hearing about this topic, but I'm about to give it to you in the simplest way ever so that you can catch it even more in your subconscious mind. So the goals I'm going to speak about is I am assuming you have already decided who you want to become. So in this video, I'm speaking to a woman who has decided to change her life. Like you are tired of your old version and you are ready to step in the new version of you. So, how you step into your next version is first of all, you have to decide who are you becoming. Okay? For example, I am a person who get paid to exist. So you have to decide who are you becoming, who is her, who is she. So once you know who is she, you start embodying her routine, her structure, where would she be staying, you know what I mean? So first of all, to become her, you need a structure. You can call it a structure, a routine, a foundation, a goal. Just choose whichever one sits well with you, okay? So the simplest way for you to understand maybe is when I say to you routine. You have every day to do a small routine towards the person you are becoming, yeah? For example, every day you wake up and do something that version of yourself will be doing. Hi, James. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. So, the person you are becoming, what do they do when they wake up in the morning? When do they go to sleep? Okay. When you are becoming a higher version of yourself, you have to leave the old version of you like yesterday. You cannot become someone new with your old baggages. And that's where most people have a problem. Like you want to become a new version, but you keep holding back to, anger, hustling, bad negative vibes, bad things. All these luggages are holding you back to becoming the best version of you. Another thing you will need is discipline. So discipline can be very simple. Instead of, especially for the men, also for the women, instead of setting a goal of going to gym membership and you know very well you will go 2 days and then you stop. Small goal like you going to throw away the trash. So you have already stepped out of the couch and went to throw away the trash. Small, discipline is built over simple steps. If you cannot wake up and go and throw away the trash, bring a plate from your room to the dishwasher, very small steps. You are teaching your mind you are not trustworthy. So there's no way you will become a new version of you. That's why people stay in the same that way people live the same life until they die, some people, yeah, because yeah, because the way you are conditioned, if you don't choose to change from that conditioning, you will stay until you are 70 the same person, yeah. So deciding I'm tired of this suffering mode, hustling mode, you have to decide what would my higher version be doing, yeah. So you can do that by scripting, and then I say discipline, and then every day doing something towards your goal. If you want to become an influencer, you start by doing a very small video like I am showing up now on my channel, because my goal is to accumulate enough people who will always come back watch my videos, and I get paid for that. YouTube pays me when people watch my videos. Yeah, so the higher version of me gets paid to exist through doing what I love doing. I love filming, I love talking to you guys, I love sharing with you messages, and yeah. So yeah, no problem. You can always come back and watch my videos. Another thing I was talking about is you have to surround yourself with people who have the same mindset as the person you are becoming. So if you want to become a coach, if you want to become whoever you want to become, you have to surround yourself with those people so that your mind can see, wow, it's possible for me to be like them. So be okay with being the little fish in the pod. Don't always aim to be, for example, the old version of me would be, you want to be the best and everyone else is below you. Then you cannot expand. But if you are lower and everyone is higher, if you're surrounding yourself with the kind of people you want to become like, they will inspire you. You will learn, they will motivate you. They will show you it's possible to be like us, and that's how you will become higher and higher and higher and expand more and more. Another thing is you have to commit. So commitment, for example, very many people expect other people to commit to you, to respect you. But if you don't respect yourself, how do you expect other people to respect you? It starts from the inside, okay? If you respect yourself, if you commit, for example, let me tell you the most simplest thing about it. When you set your timer, look at your alarm, okay? You set 6:05, 6:10, 6:15, 6:20, 6:25. Like you can't even take yourself seriously that when your alarm clock rings, you are the one who set it. Then you should be able to wake up exactly when it rings. But what do we do in our old version? It rings, you switch it off, and then you sleep again 5 minutes, and then by the time you notice, an hour is gone. And again, you feel bad about yourself, you beat up yourself, and you show your subconscious mind you are not trustworthy. So trust is built up by you taking small steps. Waking up when your timer goes up. If you said today you will do 5 things, at least do among those 5 things at least 2 or 3. Okay, don't set too many and too higher goals, because then the more you don't achieve them, it will demotivate you. Better you set very little steps, but at least they are building up to a discipline, okay? Another thing is you have to take care of your body mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So if you don't eat, you will be hungry, okay? Like a hungry woman or man is you become hungry, you know what I mean? When you have problem with your hormones, with your moods, and then you cannot be productive. So you have to make sure you are drinking enough. Like everyone preaches to you drink enough, but people think it's a joke. But I notice when I haven't drank enough, my day is just weird. Like even your body will crave water, you know. Also eating, instead of junk eating, if you really have a problem, if you cannot cook, you can start by salad, you know start slowly, and give yourself 3 months. Today you eat an apple, tomorrow you like every day do something small, but within 3 months, it will have become a routine and you'll be surprised of the person you were 3 months ago, yeah? So don't aim at becoming a sprinter if you haven't even started warming up. That's the problem which many people make. For example, when people start YouTube, like when I started YouTube, and we would watch YouTubers with million views and then think, oh, my video is getting only 100 views and getting motivated. Actually, that 100 views for you as a beginner is a lot. There are some people who don't even get one person watching their video, and you are complaining about 100, and because you are comparing yourself with the wrong person. Like there's this bigger YouTuber, Mr. Beast. It took him 100 videos for even people to start even watching his video. Imagine if he gave up. So don't compare your first step with somebody's end goal, because you guys have not had the same start. You also don't know. For example, many YouTubers start with different topics. Even when you go down on my channel, you'll see I started with different topics, and then uh, because life is an ever changing experience. So you might be comparing yourself with what I'm doing now, but maybe you have a completely different talent. So don't compare your special talent to somebody else, whatever, you know what I mean? Because that's how people get discouraged. Another thing is let me see what I wrote. That's why I don't like writing too many notes, because then when you don't find them, you get a little bit out of your. But I think I have spoken most of all the points I wanted. Yeah, I spoke about taking care of your body, taking yourself seriously, committing to your goal, and having a foundation. For example, if you have something you love doing, like this video is inspired by somebody who was not capable of, like, we were supposed to have a meeting and then the person did not show up. Not showing up, like they are not even capable of writing, like, you know what I mean? I felt like I'm the one to dig out, you know what I mean? I don't want to give you too much private stuff. This one will come in future. But this video has been inspired, like, because I have something I love doing, which is creating videos for you to watch, because I know you love them. Instead of me being disappointed now, I'm so happy that now I even have time to do what I love doing. If you have a foundation, something you love doing, it can be going to gym, it can be your pet, it can be your hobby, something which you love doing alone. It will ground you so much, so you don't have the urge to chase people. You don't have the urge to feel disappointed if someone does not show up. Like now, I'm so unbothered. I'm doing what I love doing, and I'm enjoying. Like I don't even have time to get irritated or go. That's how you become so. And when you have something you love doing, your desire, you become so bored. Um, you stop chasing. You know, because you are so busy with your life, enjoying, like here, I'm here with you now, you love what I'm doing, I love what I'm doing, we are vibing, yeah. So we don't have time for people, time wasters, ghosters, or people of low vibration, because we are moving on a higher vibration, yeah. So yeah, I'm so happy that I have something to do. And of course, it took me many years to reach where I am. But I have noticed when you have something to keep you busy, life is so simple because you move on unbothered. But if you put your happiness on other people, for example, if you had a date and the guy did not show up, now you are depressed. You are starting to question your whole life, if you are worth. Like you're mourning something which wasn't even existing. You know what I mean? So I hope you have learned one or two things from this video. I was just testing if this camera is. If you have been watching my videos, tell me if you notice any difference in the video quality, because otherwise I will keep coming live with this one, because the other one I use is private, and sometimes when the message is coming in and the internet get interrupted, and yeah. So I have all these videos in one playlist. You can always come back and rewatch them. So never worry if you don't catch me live. And I'm so happy to create them for you. If you have any topic you want to speak with me, or you want me to speak about, just comment it and I will always look at your comments. And yeah, I will see you in my next one. Let's see which the next topic will be. And thank you so much for being here. See you in my next one. Bye.